Hey, good evening there, folks. This is Anthony Leverett, and I'm just giving you a little insight or a little preview about a podcast that I'm going to be doing in the near future. And it's called This Is What Is Happening Today. As you see, I am wearing a hat that says Black Pride, but I just want to let you know that with or without the hat, that I love the skin that I'm in. My pride stands firm of who I am and what those have done that came before me have established pride in what I do and how I do it. Even with this hat here that I have on, I'll take it off. Looking at the tab inside, if you can see it, it says Made in China. How interesting is that, right? So, for those of you who may have heard of me or may be a friend of mine on Facebook or friends of mine for life and family, you basically know what type of person I am. I have lived through poverty. I have used drugs, and it's been 28 years. 14 years I had used, and 14 years I've been clean. Kudos, right? I took something more important than using and put it in front of me to make a better life. And I'm $100,000 in debt with a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, but I'm doing what I love because life matters to me, especially the life of my brothers and sisters of African descent who are conformed to the society that they live in and feel that they have no other choices in life. But I want to tell them that you do have choices. You have to push through the status quo in order to get it. And sometimes it's a struggle, and sometimes we may feel like it's too much. I'm going to give up and stuff. But there are opportunities that are open for you. And I just want you to know that first because life matters. And with all this stuff that is going on, the reason that most of it happens is because we're not treating each other right. You have to understand that everything that goes on starts at home. You have to govern your children correctly. You have to govern yourself correctly. You have to be respectful of yourself and how you conduct yourself in order for others to be respectful to you. Your civil liberties are those that God gave you when you were born. It's how you put them in action that matters. We talk about this police brutality and stuff, and it's been going on for years. For years, even after the struggle of Dr. King, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Bear Ruxton, Charles Baldwin, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou's, just to name a few. You've heard of some of them before, and some of the young people may not have ever heard of them. They're more into Cardi B, Little John, and those type of cats and stuff. But we need to be promoting better messages towards our community and our culture and our race in order to let them know that some of us have made it above the barrier of poverty. But what have you given back to your communities? Some folks have gotten theirs and moved out. No, I don't want to be living in them rat infested areas and stuff. But the point is that they're going to stay rat infested until we decide to do something about it. Remember, this is a government by the people for the people. And you have to push against legislation to get legislation changed. And if you don't do that, then these causes will be lost to time. Do you not understand that? You are intelligent people. You can visualize what you want to do from one moment to the next. Use it proactively to do things that are going to change this environment, this community, this nation. We have walked around with the lashes of lingering slavery for years. Even in the Constitution, it says that we are three-fifths of a person. Let's turn that into a lie, shall we? Let's go up there and let's get this damn legislation changed. Let's stop barking about it and let's really get something done. I'm ready to sign petitions. You hear me? I'm even ready to construct one of my damn own to get it out there and see how many people will respond to it. It's amazing. If we're going to get something done, we got to get it done so that it can expand over generations. I said, King wasn't just thinking about that day, that week, that year. He died so that we can continue to push the boundaries forward. You have these young brothers out here, these cats out here that's dying at police brutality and stuff, and we're marching, but we got to push it forward. We have to push it forward, folks. And y'all know that's how we gonna do it. We got to sit down at the table. We got to tell them directly with a document right in front of their face to say, here, I have 1 million signatures that state that we all agreed to the same thing. If it was a bus stop that we needed to put on a corner because the bus kept on riding past there, you do the same thing. You put a petition together, you send it to Congress or send it through your political parties in your city, in your state, and you tell them, hey, I need something done and I need it done now. And this is the way that it's going to change. I need it done now. And I have 1 million other people who said that they agree too. Here are the signatures. Think about it, people. Think carefully and visualize your move. This is like a game of chess. You have to move strategically. Yeah, we can stop spending money and we can stop buying from certain places and stuff, but in all actuality, you're going to wind up contributing to these places anyway. Most of us buy stuff online and we don't know where that money is being contributed to, what party they are contributing to. But we still buying, ain't we? We got a lot of our people working for Amazon. We got a lot of our people working for Chick-fil-A, Target, Walmart. Think about it, people. If you're going to get something changed and stuff, you better damn sure do some signing on some petitions that you feel strongly about to get something changed so we can stop all this fucking police brutality and we can change our infrastructure of our community. I'm talking to our young people too. Because you need to get up off your lazy asses and do something and be consistent with your life. Not just standing there rolling up a blunt on the subway, got blunt paper all over the place and stuff. You know, these stores constantly allowing our youth to come in and buy the nicotine products, knowing they're underage. We've all done it. We've all been in there and stuff, but this is gone way overboard. Never in my lifetime had I ever would have thought that I would have a host of folks sitting on the steps of Shake and Bake just smoking weed. We have no respect for our community because we feel like, oh, fuck it. We've been thrust in this economic barrier and stuff. And I can agree. Some of it is beyond your control, and others of it you can control and you can change. And I'm telling you right now that legislation has to be changed in order for this movement to be successful.